Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you here again. Thank you so much. Send my love to you. Today, my topic is negation vs. affirmation. Suppose you want to convey an data or information to one of your best friends. But this information cannot be conveyed as an image, as a sound, as a word, as a picture. Nothing can be conveyed in an object. The information you want to convey cannot be conveyed in an object or sound or image or picture. So how do you express yourself? Think about it. Even not a body touch, not a taste. Maybe silence is a good solution. Just be silent. Which I did a session in last video. Silence is the language of God. But today the game is a little different. You can express the inexpressible in words. You try to express something which is inexpressible by words in words. So what's your best solution? In all the spiritual teaching and including the philosophical history, there's one solution, is the negation. Use negation to refute not this, not that, not those, not these. And in Vedic history, there's a word, neti, neti, N-E-T-I, N-E-T-I, neti, neti, not this, not that. It's kind of too much abstract. I give you a metaphor. So imagine you have a room, a big room, but it's full of stuff. It's completely occupied by stuff. Tables, all the furniture, everything. And you cannot have a peek of the room, what it looks like. You cannot see the corner, you cannot see the ceiling, you cannot see the ground. So your solution will be, if you want to take a whole picture of that room, is to remove stuff. Take everything out of that room. And you will have that sense of, oh, what the room looks like, right? To find who you are in words, the best way is negation. Not this, not that. Neti, neti. Okay, we can try experience now to find who you are, the real self, the higher self, the truth the ultimate, the absolute, any word you can use, the Buddha nature, the God's light. We try to find it or recognize it now by using negation. So take a deep breath. Relax your body and mind, and have the shift card. The sense of I exists. The shift card to recognize who you are is zoom out all phenomena outside and inside. Recognize the sense of I exist. I am. You're almost there. Now, what do you see around you and inside you? Everything you can perceive is not you. Not this table, not this computer, not the trees, not the odd objects of the room. Now let's get closer. Not this hand. You won't lose it, okay? Just do kind of game now. Not this hand, not these legs, not this body, not the words I'm communicating with you. Netty, 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 netty. Not the thoughts arise, not the description you have while you're listening to my words. Empty all. Empty everything in the room of mind. Letting go. All your social roles. Letting go the dad, mom, kids, family relationship. Let them go temporarily. You will have it back, no problem. Let the body sensation go. Empty everything. Now, if you're really letting go of everything, not this, not that, not this, not that, like you unpeel an onion. There's thousands layers of, imagine there's thousands layers of an onion. You unpeel, take it away, take it away, take it away, take it away, until there's nothing can be let go. What is left is you. Is the absolute. You reach the source of who you are, the source of everything. The whole cosmos is right in you now, but you letting go a whole world and cosmos. What is left is you. The most word can describe it. The close word can describe that state of consciousness is, let me say, emptiness. nothingness. Space. Now I want to use space here. Imagine you're an astronaut traveling in a vast space, in outer space. You see every stars and planets, galaxies far away. Now, imagine there's a Superman or supernatural power. Take everything off from you. Move every planet, stars, galaxies, even a dust in the space. Move everything off, out of view. And also take thoughts out of you. Body sensation out of you. You're alone in the space. What it'll be like. There's only space, right? Only space. Nothing else. But now the world reaches its boundary. When space only exists, there's nothing else, space itself disappears. Because you need one object in the space to know that you are in space. Now you have nothing in the space. Space itself disappears. I mean, at least literally, the space does not exist. The moment I say space, there's something is not space. That's the boundary of word. Now let's do it completely and absolutely. Take out, move the space to who you are at that moment. Actually, at this moment too, there's no difference. You realize a total emptiness, absolute. You see, let me use the words, okay, here. Otherwise, we cannot communicate. Or you can sit in a zone of emptiness or silence if you are already there. At this moment, silence is the language of God. No word can describe it. And it is you. You are indescribable. You are inexpressible. You reach the unmanifested. Now again, let's take that space analogy. You are the astronaut traveling in space, a vast space without any object. And space itself disappears. There's only you. While there's only you, that you disappears too. The moment I say you, there's somebody is not you. You see, the words is so weak. If you try to describe something beyond words. So negation is the most powerful tool if you try to express something beyond words. Now, you're the astronaut in a space. You're not a space. You're not the astronaut. You're the pure awareness. Let me say that. A pure awareness. And as astronaut, I use that analogy again. Now you see one dust or one spot in the vast space. Wow. You're amazed. You see something now. Because before it was totally empty. Now there's a one spot. And there's a distance between you, the astronaut, and that spot. The space established itself, while the object in it. You know, in your emptiness of your mind, in your emptiness of the mind of that room, if there's a one object arise, the emptiness is not empty anymore. There's one object. There's a subject and object. Instantly, there's a subject and object relationship established. Same as an astronaut see one object or one star in the vast space. Same thing. When the astronauts see the only one object in the vast space, there's a distance established, or a gap or space established instantly. And gradually he can see 2 stars, 3 stars, more and more planets, stars, and galaxies. Now, at this kind of, if the astronaut can understand the complete emptiness without any star or galaxies in the space, then when he receive or re-perceive all the stars in space, he has much deeper understanding, because he has seen nothing before in the space. Then here, there's so many objects, stars, planets, galaxies arise. He has much deeper understanding what a star is, what a space is. That's the negation of the mind. When you take everything out from the room of a mind, the room will show itself. And you can add something, one object into your mind, another one, 3. You know, the Tao creates 1. 1 generates 2. 2 generates 3. And 3 generates thousands of worlds. That's the Tao Te Ching. Tao. You're in the Tao now. You see thousands of objects in you. But only when you see nothing, you see everything. And from that moment, everything is in the nothingness. That every object you see now is in your awareness. The space itself contains everything, every object, the animals, trees, mountains, rivers, nature, and you, the human body. And inner world is your thoughts, emotions, memories, and so on. Everything is contained in this emptiness of the room. We call awareness. Actually, awareness is not is still one function of who you are. It's one manifestation of who you are. It's not real you yet. We'll talk about this in another subject. Now you have sense of you are nothing, but you are everything at the same time. That's a very paradoxical realization. That's why scientists said nothing is really something. It's very funny, very powerful. It's beyond words. I'm trying to express it to you now in words. Forgive me if I cannot. I'm not doing a good job here. So now you're sitting in the ocean. Ocean, okay. Infinite ocean of information, data, energy. Manifested in a different forms. Trees, animals, cars, people, image, stars, galaxies. But you are the ocean in the form of a drop of water. But at the essence of you is the entire ocean. You see the different drops as people, human, animal, trees, stars, maybe in different scales. But it's the ocean, it's the whole stuff is the ocean. Rumi's poem, you're not a drop in the ocean, you're the entire ocean in one drop. So once it becomes your self-realization, your entire ocean in one drop, you will see different drops of water, of ocean, human, animal, trees, and so on. Also maybe currents, maybe ripples, and bubbles at the super level of that ocean. Now you're deep at the ocean, you see everything with a great clarity and complete view. Okay, my dear friend, negation is like you take out everything first, and affirmation is yes and yes and yes. Every object in space is a form of space. Every drops in the ocean is an entire ocean. So in that context, in that sense, everything is nothing and nothing is everything. My God, it's mind-blowing. Okay, it's not me who say these crazy words. I want to end this session by quote a very famous pre-Socratic philosophy who lives in the 5th century BC in Greece. His name is Parmenides. Parmenides. Maybe you heard about him. Parmenides have a very famous slogan. He's the founder. Let me just give a little bit of quote here. He's the founder of Metaphysics and Ontology. Okay, you can Google it. And his very famous slogan is following: whatever is. It must be. It cannot not be. Whatever is not. It cannot be. it must not be. Crazy. My God. I repeat. Whatever is, you is. It must be. It cannot not be. Whatever is not. It cannot be. It must not be. Here, whatever is or whatever is not talking something else, my friend. It's talking about you, the truth. You are the whatever is, in which contains whatever is not. Whatever is not comes from whatever is, and disappears into whatever is. Whatever is the foundation of whatever is not. And you, my dear friend, is both whatever is and whatever is not. Thank you. Crazy today. Thank you so much and enjoy your whatever is and whatever is not.